Prepare yourself, because if you're watching this, it means you've felt something no one else around you seems to understand. It isn't about crystals, yoga poses, or full moon rituals, though those may have been part of your journey. No, this goes deeper. It's rawer, stranger, more real. This is the kind of awakening that doesn't come with a guidebook. It doesn't announce itself. It slips in quietly but unmistakably. It changes how you see everything, your thoughts, your feelings, the people in your life, even your own reflection. And if this has been happening to you, then you are not just different. You are chosen to carry light in a world addicted to noise, chosen to awaken when most are still asleep, chosen to remember who you truly are. Let's uncover the 8 layers of the most powerful spiritual awakening, symptom, that only the chosen ones experience, and what it means for your soul's journey. Layer 1, you begin to feel like a stranger in the world you knew. At first, it seems like something minor. You're brushing your teeth, waiting at a red light, watching a movie you used to love, and suddenly it hits you, none of this feels real anymore. Your job, your conversations, even your dreams, they start to feel borrowed, like you've been playing a role in someone else's story. You look around, and the life you spent years building feels like a costume you've outgrown. This is not depression, it's not burnout, it's your soul waking up. When this happens, most people panic. They try to numb it, fix it, outrun it. But chosen ones don't escape it, they enter it. This discomfort isn't chaos, it's departure. Your soul has begun its sacred unraveling. You're not losing your mind. You're shedding a skin that was never yours to wear. You're beginning to remember what the world worked so hard to make you forget, that you were never meant to fit in, you were meant to stand out. Layer 2, people around you start misunderstanding you more often. As your energy shifts, so do your relationships. You say things from your heart, but they land wrong. You try to connect, but feel the growing silence. Suddenly, people you've known for years feel off, like they're watching a different movie than you. And it hurts, because you still love them, but you're not vibrating at the same frequency anymore. You're not elitist, you're evolving, and this dissonance, it's not a flaw in you. It's a signal that you're leaving behind one frequency to make room for another. Some friends will fade, others may lash out, confused by the changes in you. But the more you honor your truth, the more the right souls will find you. Because chosen ones don't just walk a different path, they walk alone until others awaken enough to walk with them. You'll feel lonely, yes, but that loneliness becomes a sacred filter that reveals your truest tribe. Layer 3, you sense energies, not just words or actions. You used to take people at face value. Now you feel behind their words. Someone says, "I'm fine," and you know they're not. You walk into a room and feel the weight of energy before anyone speaks. You touch an object and feel its story. Lights feel brighter, noises sharper. Small talk becomes unbearable. It's like your soul has developed new senses and the world is suddenly too loud. This isn't you becoming fragile, it's you becoming attuned. You're learning to listen with your spirit, to see with your inner eye, to speak only when truth vibrates in your throat. Most people can't understand this. They'll call you too sensitive. But sensitivity is your superpower now. It's how the chosen ones navigate a world designed to keep people numb. This ability to sense energy is not just mystical, it's practical. It keeps you safe. It reveals truth. And it directs you toward what's real. Layer 4, winning starts feeling hollow and meaning becomes everything. You used to crave validation, a better job, a bigger audience, more praise, but now you succeed and feel nothing. It's not that you've lost your ambition. It's that your ambition has evolved. You no longer chase to prove, you create to serve. You care less about being admired and more about being aligned. This shift can be confusing at first. You may wonder if you're losing your edge, but you're not becoming less driven, you're becoming more divinely guided. Your soul no longer cares for applause, it cares for impact. You're here to build something that doesn't just impress. You're here to build something that awakens. While others compete, you collaborate. While others hustle, you listen. You understand now, success without soul is just noise, and you've come to quiet the noise with truth. Layer 5, linear time feels unreal. Flow becomes truth. Ever feel like time is collapsing? Like you blink and hours pass, or minutes stretch into what feels like eternity? This isn't a glitch, it's an activation. When you awaken, your consciousness begins syncing with the present moment so deeply, time stops behaving like it used to. You feel moments. You ride frequency. You trust the flow more than the plan. You stop measuring success by calendars and start following synchronicities. This doesn't mean you abandon responsibility. It means your soul starts leading and your schedule starts following. You trust that what's meant will arrive, not on your timeline, but on divine time. And the more you trust that rhythm, the more magical your life becomes. Synchronicity becomes your GPS. Serendipity becomes your currency. And you begin to realize life isn't a race, it's a revelation. Layer 6, your soul craves solitude like oxygen. You used to love being social, you still care deeply about others. But now, even the most loving spaces can feel overwhelming. You crave silence not as escape but as nourishment. You find yourself walking alone, sitting in stillness, not because you're lonely but because your soul needs space to breathe. In solitude, you hear your highest self. You receive guidance. You feel whole. Chosen ones understand. Solitude is not exile, it's sacred training. You're learning to hold your own frequency before you bring it into the world. You don't need noise to feel alive, because your power now comes from within. Stillness becomes the portal through which your greatest truths arrive. You begin to realize, the quieter your life becomes, the louder your soul speaks. Layer 7, you feel a calling you can't name, but can't ignore. There's a feeling rising inside you. It's not clear, it has no map, but it won't go away. You're being called to something bigger, a mission, a purpose, a role you haven't yet defined. And it terrifies you because you don't have the details, but it excites you too because your soul knows it's real. Every time you try to just be normal, the calling pulls harder. You can't pretend anymore. The old life no longer fits. You were not born to blend in. You were born to become. Chosen ones don't always know the what, but they feel the why. And that feeling, it's the compass your soul gave you. You may not know the path, but you trust the pull. That invisible thread is leading you to a destiny no map could capture. Layer 8, you can no longer wear a mask, even to be loved. Here's the final, most powerful symptom. You can't fake anything anymore. You can't laugh at jokes that aren't funny. You can't smile when you feel heavy. You can't perform for approval, not because you don't care, but because you've tasted your truth and there's no going back. You begin speaking up when you used to stay silent. You begin walking away from what doesn't honor you. You begin showing up as exactly who you are, even if it makes others uncomfortable. And that authenticity, it's not rebellion, it's remembrance. You're not broken. You're not weird, you're not too much. You are becoming undeniably real in a world trained to reward masks. And that makes you powerful beyond belief. So if you felt any of this, know this, you are not imagining things, you are not falling apart, you are not alone, you are being activated, your soul is returning to its truth, your path is being cleared, your mission is beginning to whisper. And the world, it needs what you carry, so stop apologizing, stop shrinking, stop waiting for permission. You've been chosen not to conform, but to awaken others by the very act of remembering who you are. If this spoke to your soul, comment below, I'm stepping into my truth. And if you want to support this message reaching more chosen ones around the world, don't forget to tap super thanks and support the channel. Because now that you're awake, the real journey begins.